Hello, CCA classes. Okay, I am super duper excited about what I am going to share with you guys today. We are going to do a quick summary of what a career pathway is. The career pathway programs that Weber School District offer are amazing, and I wish I would have had them when I was your age. But they're newer. Like my kids, I had a daughter just graduate high school that I've told you guys about. She did a career pathway in the medical field. And I am just excited to let you guys know of what's offered by Weber School District so that you can start on your career pathways, okay? And now they might not be for all of you, but I want you all to know where to find them and how you can get started in them, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys a quick presentation that I put together on Google Slides, really short and sweet, but it has a really great link for you guys to go and look up career pathways offered by Weber School District that you will want to use for your presentations. Okay, we'll talk about the assignment at the end of the presentation, but I want to go over what a career pathway is so you understand and where to find them. And then you're going to teach us about the career pathways offered by Weber School District with your presentation. So let's go ahead and just start really quick with what I have for you on my Google slide presentation. Okay, so career pathways. What are they? Why would you want to start one? How's it going to benefit you? That's what we're going to talk about. Okay, so career pathways show students a direct connection between doing well in high school and being able to transition smoothly to post-secondary opportunities or getting a good job when you graduate. Okay. This means these career pathways are going to set you out to be super successful in college because you'll already have a base of what your career is going to look like prior to entering college. Also, when you're done with some of these pathways offered from Weber School District, you could get a killer job making really good money as soon as you graduate high school if you complete one of these pathways. Okay. Now, students who focused on a career pathway, they acquire the skills necessary for entry into well-paid careers, which I mentioned, with high potential for rapid financial growth, increased levels of responsibility, and a high degree of personal satisfaction. What does that mean? Basically, you're going to have the skills necessary to get you a very well-paying job as soon as you graduate high school, and even add on to that after high school if you do additional courses at a university or something like that to further your career. So they are amazing. And like I said, I wish they were around when I was your age. I took full advantage of them for my daughter who just graduated last year. And she is in a great career already and pursuing additional education in the medical field. So super awesome. Okay. Here's the site that you are going to want to go back to while you're doing your research for your presentations on pathways that you will do in class. This slide presentation is going to be on Canvas, obviously, so it's going to be easy for you guys to find right in the same section as the description of what your assignment will be with your rubric, okay? So simple click on the site here. It'll take you right to Weber School District's Pathways page. And I'm just going to kind of scroll down here and show you all the different pathways. Like there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 pathways, I think I counted for sure. So, and one may interest you, several may interest you. I'm only going to have you do it on one. So pick your favorite. But for example, we have agricultural, food, and natural resources. Okay. And right here, it tells you what you can accomplished with taking some of the courses in this pathway, okay? There's architecture and construction, arts and audiovisual technology and communication. There is business, finance, and marketing, computer science and information technology, education and training, meaning if you want to be a teacher, right? They're going to get you started on some of those courses. Engineering and technology, health and science, health sciences, hospitality and tourism, human services, right? If you want to go into doing, a beautician, if you want to do cosmetology, nails, hair, facials, all those different things, that is under this one here. Law, public safety, corrections, manufacturing, And then we have transportation, distribution, and logistics here. Okay, if you want to be an auto mechanic, a repairman, things like that. Okay, these are all pathways offered just by Weber School District. Is that so cool? Like they're in our school district that you can go in and look at. So on this page, that's going to send you to give you some more information. So for right now, let's pick that we want to do, well, since we cover fashion design in this course, let's go ahead and click here. So we have arts, audio, visual technology, and communications. Well, part of this is fashion apparel. Okay, let's go in here and learn more. So when you click in here and learn more, the first thing it's going to talk about is student organizations, which we've already talked about in class. That's the different clubs per se that you can join in junior high and high school. So that's going to go over which organizations are related to this pathway. Okay. And then it talks about exploration. That's what classes you can take like in your 8th and 9th grade years. Okay. So here's fashion and apparel, for example. Okay, we're going to touch on a little bit of fashion and interior design and things like that in 7th grade in the CCA class. In 8th grade, you can do a FACS course that's going to give you even more of that. And by the time you're in 9th grade, you can do sports and outdoor product design, sewing and construction and textiles. Okay, and then you get into 10th grade, and they have even more. So you can concentrate. These are called concentrators. So they're more advanced courses relating to the fashion apparel and textiles, okay? And then as you're going to complete that pathway, you have sewing, construction, textiles 3, fashion design, merchandising, advanced. And then if you want to, your senior year, your counseling department working with the CTE department can get you an internship in the fashion design field. Crazy, right? So by the time you're a senior in high school, you could be taking half days or full days off from school because you've completed a bunch of these courses, and your school day is going to consist of an internship. Internship is basically you go to a company that's going to be related to your field, this pathway, right? You don't get paid, but you get credits for school for doing those internships. We'll talk a little bit more about internships when we get into the end of your projects and things like that. So that's just an example of one of the pathways that you can choose. Okay. Back to pathways. You can do all of these different ones. Like look at, there's 13 different pathways. And in each pathway, for example, I'll pull up another one, business, finance, and marketing. And it's got all of these different pathways. Like you have marketing, business administration, accounting, finance. These are all different courses you can take that just get you that big jump start on a career. Okay, before I get into it too much, I'm going to have you guys teach us about these as you go through your assignment related to career pathways. Okay, so in summary, I want you guys to think about this before you start your assignments. So I want you to think about the importance of career pathways. Why are they important? Okay, and why am I telling you about this when you're in 7th grade? What benefits there are to career pathways? I'm going to give you a huge benefit right now that your parents or guardians are going to love. A lot of these upper courses that you would take for these pathways in high school are college level classes. Meaning if you were to wait to do some of these courses in college, you are going to pay hundreds of dollars to get these courses done. As a high school student, you don't pay those hundreds of dollars. You pay a really small class fee. And it's ran through universities like Utah State, Weber State, things like that. And you get them at a very discounted rate and get those college credits while you're still in high school, okay? Huge benefit. There's many other benefits which you're going to come up with in your presentations, okay? And when can you begin? I kind of went over that a little bit, but as a 7th grader, you can look towards next year and then in 9th grade. And then in 10th grade and look all the way to your high school career and plan out your career pathway that gets you there and gets you all of that education and knowledge that you'll need to have a great paying job. Okay, so for your assignment, you're going to research a chosen career pathway and present that to the class. That's going to be your assignment. And that's going to be in Canvas. And in Canvas, I will give you a rubric. I will show you exactly what you need to do. We'll give you guidance each day in class. We will go over everything in class. I'll be here. It's not like I'm going to set you out on your own and have you do this without any guidance, but I will be there to help you. And you will have this website that you can refer back to. Whatever information you can find, you can find it. You can use it. Okay. So we'll talk about the assignment a little bit more in detail. There'll be some more instructions on Canvas on what I'm going to expect from you. There'll be a rubric, so you can include everything that you need to do the best you can on this project. But I'm excited to talk about this with you guys and for you guys to learn about it, because it is something that if you take advantage of it, you'll be steps ahead of others that don't take advantage of what a career pathway will do for you. So we'll get to it. We'll get started on this assignment, and I'm excited to see what you guys come up with.